When Felix Römer, founder and strategist, talks about his work, he describes numbers the way an artist might describe color. To him, data isn't just a set of statistics, but a collection of patterns, stories, and possibilities that others might miss. At just 30 years old, Römer has built a career by turning that insight into results. He's known for helping companies grow by creating systems that are practical, measurable, and built to last. Römer approaches investing with a level of involvement uncommon among investors. Instead of simply funding a company, he studies their systems and becomes one of the team members, helping redesign their operations so they can run more efficiently. For me, it's simple, he explained. I look for products that solve real problems and have the potential to scale. His work spans sports, finance, and technology, including projects that rebuild struggling companies and give them a second chance. He studies the data, finds the weak spots, and helps rebuild from there. Whether he's reviewing financial reports or improving software that tracks an athlete's recovery, Römer looks for patterns that lead to progress. He believes that the answers are always in the information, as long as you know where to look. Römer's success hasn't come from doing more but from creating systems that do more for him. When he first started scaling his ventures, he mistakenly tried to oversee everything himself. The biggest challenges have always been scaling fast while keeping control, he said. Everything moves at a different speed, regulations change, user expectations shift, and competitors copy your ideas overnight. I had to learn the hard way that trying to micromanage every detail doesn't work once you pass a certain scale. That realization changed the way he built companies. He started prioritizing structure over speed, creating systems and tools that streamlined operations and tracked performance. Automation handled the repetitive tasks, and skilled teams took care of the rest. With data guiding each decision, Römer found a way to grow his ventures more efficiently and sustainably, and what once felt like giving up control became the key to keeping it. Some of Römer's most innovative work happens outside of the finance space. At Short Circuit Science, he contributes to projects that apply artificial intelligence and computer vision to professional soccer, with a focus on performance, recovery, and longevity. I've been working closely with the team, helping them refine how they structure and process their data, he shared. That's allowed their AI to deliver sharper, more actionable insights for athletes and coaches. I find it incredibly exciting to contribute in these key areas where my passions lie. By improving how data is collected and analyzed, Römer has helped Short Circuit uncover recovery patterns and performance trends that were once overlooked. He also participates in the Short Circuit Initiative, which supports early-stage startups by providing mentorship and capital. Before Römer started investing, he was already studying markets inside a computer screen. As a teenager, he spent hours playing RuneScape, a game known for its massive player-run economy. I began flipping items and then built my own tools to track price swings and spot opportunities, he recalled. From there, it felt natural to take the profits I made and push them into real investments and other ventures. In that virtual world, Römer learned how economies behave. Prices rose and fell based on timing and demand, and players reacted to information much like traders in real markets. Those early lessons in pricing strategy, behavioral economics, and market dynamics led him toward a career in high-stakes investing and data strategy, where he still trusts the instincts he first developed as a teenager. Felix Römer believes that being a successful leader means making tough decisions, taking responsibility when things go wrong, and giving people the freedom to do their best work. I've always kept my ego out of the way, he said. In this industry, things change too quickly for you to think you've got all the answers. He credits his leadership style to experience and to lessons from Buy Back Your Time, by Dan Martell, which helped him rethink how he spends his most valuable resource. After building and scaling multiple companies, he began to see how easily time can become the biggest obstacle to progress and peace of mind. Martell's concept of the buyback loop taught him to treat time like capital, assigning a dollar value to each hour and using that lens to decide which tasks truly deserve his attention. The idea is for entrepreneurs to delegate smaller, repetitive tasks and focus on higher value work, like long-term strategy and creative decision-making. Now, when Römer builds his teams, he ensures that everyone knows what they're responsible for and has the tools to do their jobs well. His systems make progress measurable, and when setbacks happen, his first instinct is to look at the data. Failures have been some of my best teachers, he explained. When something doesn't go as planned, I usually see it as the system exposing a weakness rather than the idea being wrong. He treats every outcome as data to be studied and refined, with each project adding to his understanding of how structure, people, and information work together to drive sustainable growth. The same curiosity that once drew Felix Römer into digital economies now pushes him to explore new markets, fresh ideas, and better ways to build on what already exists. Today, his work extends across industries, but his way of thinking hasn't changed. He still looks for patterns in the numbers and uses what he finds to make smarter, more thoughtful decisions. From online games to boardrooms and training fields, his career shows how curiosity can turn into focus, and how focus can lead to real success. Away from spreadsheets and strategy meetings, Römer makes time for the simple joys in life. Staying active is important to him, and he trains regularly in the gym, keeping things lighthearted with sports like pickleball and table tennis. Lately, he's been trading screen time for real-life adventures, traveling to different parts of the world he's yet to explore.